Hello everybody, my name is Christian Quick, and welcome to the Express tutorial. Now what does Express mean? Keep in mind when the title says Express. Express means I'm not really going to be explaining stuff, I'm going to be trying to make the fast tutorial. In the regular tutorial, I'm going to try and explain everything word for word. In the Express tutorial, I'm basically just going to be showing you what is the minimum requirements you need and what is my fastest way to get there. So let's say this is your very first modding thing, so obviously we are going to simply need two things: the Oracle Java download, download Java, the Oracle, come on, download. You're going to go into your Windows and you want to do the 64 installer. When you get done with that, you're going to need to go into IntelliJ download, your integrative development environment area. So basically that's just a kit. This is your thing. You got the ultimate. You're going to want to go down to community because it's free. So make sure you download the free and built on open source. When you are done with that, that is when we are going to need to go into our Fabric. Fabric development templates. So when you go into your development template, you can just look at the link here. I'll probably leave a link in the comment below. You are going to want to call this as your official mod. So here we're going to call this Express, Tutorial, and then here we're going to call this HMH3. We're going to call this your name, so net.romeo Snowblitz, that is my name. I would recommend using your own name. Well, we are going to still make this a very basic tutorial and download the zip. Once the zip is finished being downloaded, we're going to show in our folder. We're going to put it down on here, and then we are simply going to extract this, extract all, extract, and then this is the last point in which we are going to rename this. So let's call this Express tutorial. Great. Once you have that done, we can now open up our thing. If you do not have a Fabric thing open yet, it's going to say, hey, open up your stuff. So hit open. I'm going to hit open over here, but yours is going to be on the right side, and then it's going to take you down to your 94th. So you're going to go down, you're going to look at your desktop because that's where I put it, and you're going to look for whatever your name is. I have mine as Express Tutorial. We're going to hit this window. And then when we have that done, this thing is going to be loading in. I am just going to quickly go into Gradle properties, and I'm going to say that this is 2, and I'm going to say this is 2.1 because this is just one after. Once you have that, go in your Gradle, go to where it says uncomment the following, and then you're going to want to untab this. Once that is done and it is done indexing, you are going to get a little elephant. You're going to hit the little elephant as a plus. When it comes down to your Java, your resource, and your example mod, this we are going to want to refactor this. Oh, there it is. Our elephant is now done. So let's go into our src Java, and you might say, hey, this isn't all the same. If we go into our settings and your tree appearance, make sure that you have the settings look like basically mine. So the flattened packages needs to be turned off, compact middle packages needs to be turned off, and then it'll look just like this. So like I said, we're going to rename, refactor, rename, and we're going to change this to whatever your mod is. So we're going to say HMH3, refactor, and then we're going to go into here, and then I personally like to get rid of this code up here. We're going to say public static, and then we're going to say final string, and then we're going to call this mod ID in all caps, and we're going to say equals, and we're going to call it the name here. So we are going to copy this, paste it in here. We're going to copy the mod ID and paste it in here. All Java ends with a semicolon, so put the semicolon up there, and then there is all that. So everything should now be properly done. All we need to do is add the configuration, go in your Gradle at tasks, Fabric, and run a client, and just like that, we have everything that we need set up, and we can start with our next tutorial. If you felt like this was too fast for you, if you felt like I was going everything around, you can always slow down. But like I said, this is just the minimum requirements.
Press enter to enable the narrator.
It always is going to do that. Just hit continue, then just turn the music down. Options, music and sounds, all the way done. Often, great. This is now in there. Because the thing is outside the Express tutorial, like I said, we're going to be explaining everything word for word. So if you want to be a little faster than word for word, and this is a little too fast, well, you're going to have to choose one of them. So just kind of go between the flow. Whatever boat makes your goat float. If you're new, like really new to coding, either one will generally work, but I'm just not going to be explaining everything word for word. I'll probably slow down in the Express tutorials, like my pace, because I'll be typing everything out, but it's mainly like a just kind of watch and just copy with me. So it's kind of like copy and pasting, while everything in the other code is going to be just fine. So this is the Express tutorial. If you have any questions, you can still ask me in the comments below. I'll try to get to and get to them the best that I can, to the best of my ability. But anyways, that is going to be it for this video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and without further ado,